Hi friends, my today's yummy recipe is a layered fusion of oven baked pasta and oven baked cauliflower dipped in pasta sauce with an awesome layer of cheese. It's a mouth-watering recipe and I hope you will definitely like it. So see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. This is Nidhi and welcome back to my channel. So my today's yummy recipe is baked cauliflower cheese pasta. So before starting with the recipe, I would like to request you all to please watch the full video, and in case if you like it, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. For detailed written recipe and ingredients with their measurements, please visit the description box below. So why to wait? Let's move on to my kitchen. So friends, the first step of this recipe will be boiling of pasta. So for that you need to add enough water in any container, and once the water starts boiling, then add a bit salt, oil and pasta, mix it well, and then you need to boil the pasta for around 10 to 12 minutes till pasta is soft. Keep stirring the pasta in between so that it does not stick to the bottom of your container. So after 10 to 12 minutes of boiling, now you can see that the pastas are perfectly boiled. You can even check this by cutting few pieces using the knife. Then just drain out the excess water and leave the pasta over strainer itself for few minutes. So friends, the second part of this recipe will be boiling of our cauliflower along with the other veggies. So for that you need to again add enough water in any container, add a bit salt and just bring it to a boil, and once water starts boiling, then add the veggies, and then you need to cook the veggies for around 4 to 5 minutes till these are 90% cooked. So friends, here I have taken few carrots as well as sweet corns along with the cauliflower. You can take only cauliflower as per your choice. So after cooking the veggies for 4 to 5 minutes, now you can drain out the excess water and leave the veggies over strainer itself for few minutes. So friends, the next part of our recipe will be making of sauce or gravy. So for that you need to add a bit butter in any saucepan, and once butter is melted, then add chopped garlic, green chilies, ginger and spring onions and saute them for few seconds. Then after that you need to add maida or all-purpose flour and just mix it well. In case if you find that butter is too less, then add a bit more butter at this point of time, because we want our maida to be roasted well. So friends, here you need to roast this maida till nice aroma starts coming, and you need to roast it on low medium flame only. Don't make it brown. once your maida is roasted well, now you can add a bit spices like black pepper powder, red chili powder or flakes, and a bit salt as per the quantity of your maida. Just roast these spices for few seconds. So friends, here you can also add oregano or mixed Italian herbs, whichever is available with you. It will give very nice aroma and flavor to our recipe. So once all the dry spices are roasted well, now it's the time to add milk. So you need to continuously stir the milk till nice boil comes. So friends, here you can see that our milk has started boiling and the sauce has started thickening. So friends, at this point of time you have to just make sure that maida does not form any lumps. That's why I was saying that you need to stir it continuously and just keep breaking the lumps. We need to get a very smooth sauce. Also, you can add a bit more milk just to adjust the consistency of your sauce if you see that sauce is too thick. But if you are adding more milk, then make it sure that milk always comes to a good boil. So friends, here I am adding a bit red pasta sauce which is bought from the market. It will give a very tangy flavor to our gravy, but you can of course ignore it and you can go well with your white sauce only. So just mix it well and then again bring your sauce to a good boil. So friends, here you can see that our perfect sauce is now ready. So at this point of time you need to add your boiled veggies and just give them a very good mix so that the sauce is coated well over the veggies. So just cook the sauce with the veggies for 1 more minute and then your sauce and veggies mix is ready. So you can see here that our sauce is perfectly coated over the veggies. So now it's the time to move on to our next part. So friends, the next part of our recipe will be layering of all these items. So for this, take a greased baking tray or cake tin, then spread a thick layer of boiled pasta. Over it you have to spread a thick layer of sauce and veggies mix. Then you have to spread a good thick layer of cheese. You can take any kind of cheese of your choice, but this is the soul of this recipe. And finally top it with some oregano or Italian herbs, some red chili flakes, green coriander leaves and spring onions. So friends, here you can see that everything is well assembled. So friends, our next part will be baking. For that you need to preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. So once your oven is preheated, just place the baking dish inside the oven and then bake it at the same temperature for around 5 to 6 minutes or till your cheese melts well. So after 5 to 6 minutes of baking, now you can see that our dish is ready as cheese is well melted over the surface. So just stop the baking and allow it to be rested over cooling rack. See friends, how cheesy and delicious it looks. Just plate it out and now it's the time to enjoy. So friends, I am sure that you all must have liked my recipe and will definitely try to make it. So do share your feedback and experience with the recipe in my comment section below. See you soon in my next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.